watching UGTV.
What's good? It's Mbrex the Plug, man. We in Smoky Studios, Urban Grind TV, and I'm here with Hex is the name.
Hex is the name.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Thank you so much for inviting us. We appreciate it. Hex from Radio 1. How are you guys doing?
Man, hey, we good.
Yeah.
Hey, give me something about the name Hex. That got me off top when I found out that's who I was interviewing. My name Rex, so Hex. It just sounded crazy.
I think we need to do our own show. Rex and Hex. Rex and Hex doing our own show.
Rex
and Hex. You get the title, so you get Rex. Hex.
I get the top.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool with that, man.
Yeah,
so check out.
I'm an easygoing guy.
All right, cool. So tell me how you got the name Hex.
Oh man, so basically, I have a really typical common name. My name is Hector. Is my real name. Thank you to my dad. And I was in bands, and I was like, oh, I don't want to put Hector. It's such a nerdy name, so I just made up Hex. And I was like, my joke was like, it's easier to sign. It's only 3 letters. That's it. Yeah.
So that was it.
That's it. I made it up myself. Nobody gave it to me.
All right, cool, man. So tell us, what you do. Like, what does Hex do?
So Hex does a lot of things, but the main reason I'm here is because I do Radio in Chicago at 88.7 WLUW. So we do a weekly show every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. where we focus specifically on Chicago-based artists. So whether it's hip-hop, whether it's folk, country, rock, alternative, if you're a painter, artist, anything. As long as it's art and it's based out of Chicago, we love to have you on, and we just kind of bring the people on, and we just interview them and just get the word out about these artists.
Man, that sounds dope, man. So how long you been doing that?
Too long. I've been doing it. I'm about to hit my 11th year doing Radio 1 Chicago. I just kind of got on there on a whim. I had a friend invite me, and they never kicked me out.
So you've been doing radio for 11 years.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you do, like
profession-wise?
Right. I mean, we spoke about it. I mean, you told me some other things.
I work at the Chicago public school system, so I work at a school in Wicker Park, which I love. I'm a teacher assistant there at a Montessori-based public school, which is
a Montessori-based public school.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. I never heard of that before.
So Montessori is a very simple, it's like a curriculum style, and basically you allow the kids to kind of work at their own pace. So instead of like sitting at desks all day and saying like, today we're going to do math, or like right now we're going to do math, and then we're going to do reading, they kind of get to do whatever they want. So they're like, they have works assigned to them, but they get to choose what they want to do. So if today I'm like feeling math, I only feel like doing math, totally cool. Just get it done,
That's crazy. So what if they decide to just do nothing? What if they decide to do nothing?
We're eagles. We get on them. So we get them to work, because it's very motivational. Because it's not like you just sit there with a piece of paper. It's that you have manipulative, so you get to work with like little different toys and things like that. So it focuses more on cognitive learning, and also you're manipulating something, so you get to use your hands. So it allows the child to learn at a more accelerated rate because of that.
Okay, so is this something that Chicago is like doing with their school, and like are they allowing these types of teaching?
That is a great question. No, whether they are allowing it is one thing. So I think in Chicago there are 7 public Montessori schools right now. We were the first public Montessori in Chicago, and I think we are now on our 11th or 12th year of being Montessori. There's like one in Englewood. There's a couple. And like the near north. Montessori's been around forever. Basically, it was Maria Montessori, and she was a doctor during World War II. And because there were so many orphans, she needed to figure out a way to teach all of them. But there was like language barriers and different, it's war. So she figured out different ways to teach the kids where you could group them. So we have, in my particular classroom, we have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders in the same classroom. So it's kind of built on like scaffolding, which means that kids get to teach each other. So instead of coming to us directly right away, we're like, well, did you ask a 2nd grader or did you ask a 3rd grader?
That's crazy. That actually sounds like a good idea. Like, I now thinking about it now, you saying it actually sounds like a good idea.
I think Montessori is great for about 80% of the population of kids. There's always going to be some kids that need that traditional learning, but Montessori really does encompass a greater percentage of kids, where some kids just need to sit at a desk, and that's just going to be it, you know. But that's not for everybody, you know. There's different intelligence styles, and Montessori, I really feel it covers a broader amount of intelligence.
That's dope. So it sounds like you do two things equally. Which one do you love more?
You know, that's really hard because I do, like, being from a band background and being in music, it's really fun to get to know artists, getting to know their writing process, why they put a particular album together, why they put a particular sound. It's really tough to say, you know. And then working with kids, I love working with kids. They're hilarious and they make my day every day. I just like the school that I work at has just such a great school culture where, like, I know all the kids are. It's such a small school and everybody's, like, so intertwined with each other. Like, everybody says hello, everybody knows even all these kids that I never had in my own particular classroom know me. So it's really 50-50. It would be hard to choose between the two.
That's cool, man. Well, hey, is there anything you would like to let, you know, Chicago know, Underground? I mean, Urban Grad TV, my bad, Urban Grad TV know, in terms of how to contact you, you know, what you do?
So, yeah, definitely radio1chicago.com. It's Radio 1 spelled out O-N-E. So radio1chicago.com. You can hit us up at radio1chicago@gmail.com. You can hit me up at hex at radio1chicago.com. Every Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. at 88.7 WLUW, which is also WLUW.org. You can stream the show. If you're a Chicago-based artist, just hit us up. We are very welcome. We have an open door policy. We just want to get as many people in, and we just want to promote as many people as we can. So that's the best way. We're super easygoing, and we just want to meet everybody that we can from Chicago.
Hey, man, well, that's dope. Hey, it's your boy Rex, man, the plug, man. Urban Grind TV, Smoky Studios, with your man Hex. Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Hey, we out.
All right, this is Hex from Radio 1 Chicago from 88.7 WLUW. And I am here at Urban Grind TV. Make sure to keep tuned to Urban Grind.